Hello everybody, it's me, Anastasia Netri.
Hi, it's Vinca Hart.
And
welcome to the email subject line fight-off.
Woohoo! So actually we brought you here because Vinca and I were sitting here on this very couch a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about who's a better subject line writer and how we both actually hate boring subject lines. And she threw out one, and I said, oh, that's pretty good, but mine's better. And she was like, yours sucks and mine's better. And we were like, why don't we film this and let the people decide?
Yes, we will let you decide, because it's really important how you create your subject lines, because people will not open emails that have boring subject lines.
Yeah.
I don't. I delete right away. Or have my assistant delete. But it's really important that you have really hot, juicy subject lines that are fresh and that are like, ooh, I want to read more. If you don't do that, you're going to lose so much business, and you're not going to have enough clients to open your email. What do you have to offer? I think that's horrible, because you put so much work into making the offers, writing the emails, and then the subject line is the most boring thing, and no one reads it. No one reads the whole email. So it's really important to do that. So that's why we created the email subject line fight-off.
And we just wanted to find a kind of a humorous way to present this and bring some consciousness to the fact that if you are not standing up powerfully, being really unique, edgy, intriguing, you've got to stay on the edge of marketing. Email is totally popular. Everybody's got a list. If you're like me, you're on 30 people's different lists, and I get up in the morning and I do the mass deletes, except for the subject lines that grab my attention. And I don't unsubscribe a lot, because I like to stay on lists, because every now and then they'll send something that I read. And it's usually based on the subject. Actually, it's always based on the subject line. So it's more important than you think it is. So we've kind of got a cool little way for you to decide. And I'll let Vinca talk about how you can do that.
Yeah, so below us, there are 2 subject lines and 2 opt-in boxes. And you decide which line you like more.
So are you going to choose chicken?
Question mark?
Question mark?
Or don't be full of... no, sorry. Are you full of crap?
Don't be full of crap.
Oh.
Don't be full of crap.
I would love Are You Full of Crap better. I think that you might win with that one.
I already did Are You a Liar?
I saw that. See, since we had this debate, she's starting to come up with hotter subject lines. She knows I'm watching her.
But my big thing is authenticity, right? So
yeah.
Saying things like, don't be full of crap,
Don't be full of crap.
And I'm pointing the finger at myself, because I'm full of crap plenty, and I try not to be every day. And it's one of the messages that I try to spread is, how can we feel safe to really tell the truth, not only to ourselves, but to each other, So you'll see more emails like that from me.
Well, in my emails, it's going to be, transforming people from chickens into bulls. Not bulls, but like strong, like a horse or something. Like
unicorns.
No, they don't exist. But something strong. A chicken runs around with its cut head off and doesn't get anything done. And that's a lot of people in business do that. They run around like chickens and not getting anything done, not making enough money, not having enough clients. So that's what the chicken means. Are you a chicken? And I have the formula in my email about how to not be a chicken.
So can we back up to the whole unicorns don't exist thing?
What? They exist? I'm sorry.
If you believe unicorns exist, we're going to give you a place to opt into that one too.
Okay, it's not going to be unicorns. It's going to be either chicken or don't be full of crap. And you decide. And next week, we're going to have a fight-off video about who won on the email subject line. And you choose and you let us know. So you can also leave blog comments. Let us know your subject lines. We're very excited to get this email subject lines that are hot and juicy, that gets your opening rates higher. So people are going to read your stuff and buy your stuff and become your clients.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week with the results.
Ciao.